This is the captain speaking. On behalf of the first officer and the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard this flight today. Just a couple of quick words about safety. In a moment, the cabin crew will be giving you a safety demonstration. Even for the frequent flyers amongst you, I urge you all to give this your fullest attention, as it is not just for your safety, but also for those around you. Also, please remember to keep your seatbelt fastened whilst you remain seated, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, in the event of unexpected turbulence in the air. I would also like to remind all passengers that this is a non-smoking flight, and that smoking aboard the aircraft is a criminal offence. As for now, we're just waiting for the final pieces of paperwork, then we'll be able to close the doors, get our clearance from ATC, and be on our way. With those formalities out of the way, please feel free to sit back, relax, make full use of all the facilities aboard this aircraft as you wish. I'll talk to you again in the cruise.
Ground control,
Thank you.
EasyJet 5538. Request start up and pushback.
EZY5538. Startup is approved.
Approved. EasyJet 5538.
Before start procedure.
Okay.
Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. The pin has been inserted. The beacon is rotating. Engine intakes are clear. And the chocks have been removed. Release the parking brake, please, and stand by to start number 2.
Brakes released.
Roger on the brakes. Start the push and you're cleared to start engine number 2.
Roger. Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist down to the line. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On auto.
Ideas.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
6.8 tons.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
Pushback is complete. Set parking brakes, please.
1 0 2 0 set.
1 0 2 0 set. Before start checklist completed to the line.
Brake set.
Okay, Captain, the tug is removed and I'll see you on the left-hand side with the pin.
Before start checklist below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Starting engine 2. After start procedure.
Check. Flaps 2.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your purser speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft.
After start checklist.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
0.8 units nose up set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
To release your
Flight controls check.
Ready.
Flap on the buckle.
Full
It
left.
is our policy that you
Full
keep your
right.
seatbelt fastened at all times
Neutral.
while seated.
Full up.
Doors are clearly marked with exit signs
Full
and
down.
instructions for door
Neutral.
operation.
Rudder.
Each door is equipped with an
Full
escape
left.
slide. Locate
Full
the
right.
nearest
Neutral.
exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen mask will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with a mask.
Clear on the left.
Clear on the right.
And tighten by pulling on the ends.
Brake
Secure
check.
your
Ready.
Tombstone 40 right, vacate next right, into the apron of Victor, asking stand A.
6230,
Via Zulu Golf to holding position runway 09er. Tower on 133.85, 6230.
Hi there, flight deck. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Via Zulu Golf to holding position runway 09er. Tower on 133.85.
Before takeoff checklist to the line.
Before takeoff checklist down to the line. Flight controls.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 2.
V1, VR, V2 flex temp.
V1 is 9.
EG639, clear
Rotate
takeoff runway
is
27,
1,
250 degrees,
2,
16 runway
0.
damp.
V2 is 1, 2, 4. We're using toga.
V1 is 9, 1. V rotate is 1, 2, 0. V2 is 1, 2, 4. And we are using toga. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Cabin crew, seats for departure.
Clear on the approach.
Tower, EasyJet 5538 on holding position, runway 09.
EZY 5538. Line up on runway 09.
Lining up runway
Before takeoff
09.
checklist below the line.
EasyJet
Before takeoff
5538.
checklist below the line. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Ignition.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
On runway 09.
5538. Wind 060 at 4. Fly runway heading at when airborne contact departure on 118.8. Runway
V1.
09.
100 knots.
Checked.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Give way to the British Airways
Gear up.
767
Gear
from the
up.
left after he departs, line up 27 right.
Okay, we'll give way to another British Airways, United 921.
Thames, good morning, Lonic 06, squawking 7200.
Lonic 06, I'll call you back very shortly.
Ready for the visual. Thames, Golf Alpha Zulu Zulu Victor.
Golf Alpha Zulu Zulu Victor, remain
Gear up.
outside controlled airspace.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Lonic 06, pass your message.
Lonic 06, just airborne out of stable, third level, 15001028, with a whiskey number to go photography, the Isle of Dogs, and then routing west to Mayfair.
Lonic 06, Roger, Hawk 7056, remain outside zone. The London QNH is 1028 millibars. Are you wearing Metro Squawk at the moment?
Roger that, that's 7056 and a firm
Flaps
work
0.
Metro.
Flaps 0.
Departure control, EasyJet 5538 with you on 3000 for 4000.
EZY
1,000 to go.
Clear to be BC and 1 Zulu, climb to 6000.
Via BC and 1 Zulu, climbing to 6000, EasyJet 5538.
Departure control.
Thames radar, helicopter, Golf Sierra, Foxtrot Charlie with you.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot Charlie, good morning. Continue along the river, report approaching London Bridge. There'll be just a short hold.
Report approaching London Bridge.
What's 80 knots at the moment? What's the speed would you like?
767 North Speed station at the moment, leave landboard heading 275.
Heading 275 from Lambourne at our speed 767.
EZY 5538. Contact approach frequency is 121.2.
121.2, EasyJet 5538. Approach control, EasyJet 5538 with you on flight level 220 for flight level 180.
Z-way 5538. Cleared via Delta 2 Delta route. Expect vectors to final for the approach to runway 24 via T32. Expect approach runway 24. QNH 1019er.
Cleared by TWE Delta 2 Delta. Cleared by vectors, runway 24.
ILS.
Approach, runway 24. EasyJet 5538.
Charlie 236, descend level 90.
Dalla 236.
QNH 1009, descend 4,000 feet, speed past 677.
Z-way 5538. Descend to flight level 100.
Descending to flight level 100. EasyJet 5538.
That's at 330, speed is 12 November. Ryanair 408, you want us to come back and speed? Sorry, Ryanair 408. Yes, come back to 250 knots if not already and descend off flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, we're at 250 knots, runway 408.
Get 1337, your range now 18 miles, can you manage that range? I very much, how about the shower run final for the 1327?
Runway 5538, descend to 3000. QNH 1019er.
Descending to 3000, EasyJet 5538.
180.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you're making a connecting flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all
0, 1, 3, set.
1, 0, 1,
Direct line, middle of
3, cross-checked, passing 5,000. Hi there, flight deck. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure. Now.
Checked. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Baro ref.
1, 0, 1, 3, set.
1, 0, 1, 3, set. MDA decision height.
3, 3, 5 feet set.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Portugal 5178, turn right, heading 060, report established localizer, runway 09 left. Alright, turn heading 060, and call you back when established localizer, runway 09 left, Portugal 5178. Portugal 5178, descend
Speed
altitude
checked.
3000
Flaps
feet.
2, 1000 to go.
Portugal 5178.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Clear of conflict.
Yes, very good evening, Shuttle 3 Tango 757 with the information Bravo, descending flight level 80 and for our own navigation Bovington. Shuttle 3 Tango, good evening, lead Bovington heading 125 degrees, 210 knots. Lead Bovington heading 125, 210 knots, Shuttle 3 Tango.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
1471, reduce your speed to 80.
Cabin crew, seats for
up,
landing.
1471.
United 934, turn right heading 260,
1000.
establish localizer 27 right.
260, establish localizer 27 right, United 934.
390, contact tower on 118.7.
118.7, 390.
1000.
Chain 2, 4.
Pakistan 725, descend altitude 4000, QNH 1024 millibars.
4000, 1024, Pakistan 725. And can we reduce speed now, 725?
725, maintain speed 220 knots and turn right heading 240.
Right heading 240, Pakistan 725.
725, call sign only to...
Minimum 300. 200. 300.
Landing.
Check.
100.
402 with a good rate of descent, descend, flight level 80. Good rate of descent to flight level 80,
Spoilers.
Easy 402.
$70 knots.
Contact Tower 1187.
Okay to clean up.
Check.
And the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your indication that it is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and we hope to see you once again on a future flight. Thank you.